Nervous. First time doing this. And here I am immersed in a malaise of egregious ennui. Wouldn't you know? First time trying to do spoken word / poetry slam. Feels like my first Narrowway show. Except I haven't had to argue with anybody yet. Oh well. Should be interesting.
Give it up for that poet. On deck is going to be Chris Hofster. Please give it up right now for a virgin to poetry slam, Mr. E. Adam Thomas.
Thank you. I have no equilibrium tonight. It's called Lottery of Fail. I wonder what would happen if I were to ask all of my female friends and acquaintances who I have been attracted to over the years, truthfully, to tell me if they have ever considered me attractive, dateable, or even casually fuckable. How many missed opportunities would I discover? How many girls might still feel that way? How many would show up at my door one night with a bottle of wine and a purse full of prophylactics? How many would stop talking to me at all, judging my query as nothing more than a pathetic attempt to get laid? Would even one respond to me at all? And God forbid, would even one be tempted to come to me with tears in her eyes, take me in her arms, and pledge to me that she would never allow me to spend one more night of my life alone, feeling unloved and unlovable? Who among them would hate me for not asking them sooner? Who among them would jeer me mercilessly to our mutual friends, extolling eloquently about what a pathetic head case I am? Who among them would be touched and flattered? Who among them would consider this to be the final straw, realizing at long last that they've been a lesbian all along? Who among them would shake their head sadly, realizing that I had finally become so desperate, so weak, and so mentally unbalanced that the last few marbles I had finally rolled out into the gutter, fallen down into the storm drain, and were gone forever? People with any self-respect don't do things like that, right? I mean, how low can you go to put yourself out there on a precipice, teetering on the brink of emotional oblivion? How cheesy can one man get? It's the bad question, the forbidden territory, the friendship smasher, the soul crusher, the ultimate in self-cock-blocking technology. The Windows Vista of desperation moves. It is, for all intents and purposes, the single worst way to commit social and emotional suicide. I would have to move out of state, change my name, go in for plastic surgery, and get a job in a Christian bookstore somewhere in Milwaukee. But if there's even one chance in a million that it would work, no, stop that, kitty. No, shut your pie hole, you emo self-assassin. But okay, yeah, not a good idea. Even if I did get the response I wanted, it probably would not come from somebody I really wanted. You see, there are ladies I know who would be fun to have sex with, maybe a few times. There are girls I know who I could really see myself dating for a while. And there are even a couple I could see myself settling down with in a committed relationship. But I'm not sure any of them are her. I don't even know if I've ever even met her. And if I have, I'm clueless. It's like that song by the Smiths, you know? I want the one I can't have, and it's driving me mad. It's all over my face. So, we're all agreed. Stupid idea. In the long, sad history of stupid ideas, this one is the Heisman Trophy, Super Bowl ring, World Series pennant, and Stanley Cup of bad ideas. Wow, for a guy who hates sports so much, I certainly turned into Bob Costas there for a minute, didn't I? The truth is, I am feeling a bit desperate, okay? I feel the years dragging on me, the aches in my back and knees, pangs of loneliness getting more pronounced, and the nagging suspicion that I don't have many years of being able to salute the morning left. 40 may be the new 30, but 43 is still fucking 43. No matter how fuzzy your math is. And a bug flew in my eye there. I still have my sense of humor. And I still have 80, 70 maybe? Okay, 60% of my hair left. Fine. I know how to show a woman a good time and a little tenderness. But is it enough? I've given so much to those who couldn't or wouldn't that I feel I don't have a whole lot left over for somebody who can and will.